Axia Digital is a company that's going for about 25 years, so when you look at the internet in itself, which only really started in the early 90s, we're nearly as old as the internet, and we've been building portfolios that long as well.
We help people evidence the skills they have and other people to assess those skills. And we do that across a range of different constituencies.
When we looked at all the things that we were doing, if you peel back the layers of a solution, in the core there were some various functional components that we just applied business rules on. So from this learning we then built a core platform which we've been developing and we still use now. So all of the sites that we have at the moment, whether that's the ACCA with just over 1 million registered users, to BAPO again, who are still with us. They're still with us 15, 16 years on. They're also on the same core platform. They have 700 users. But the safety net for the small professional body is that their core technology is exactly the same as the ACCA uses with 1 million users globally.
Skills are skills and they need to be assessed. We just have a system that's really good to actually helping people to assess those digitally.
It has never been more vital to be able to accurately assess the skills of those in your organisation, creating clarity and fairness throughout the organisation by correctly recognising talented individuals for what they are. This is a unique tool that should be at the core of every talent management strategy.
Our platform constantly evolves in response to what our customers require. We're making use of what we call digital badges, which came into our world probably 8-9 years ago, and truthfully I wasn't quite sure whether they had any validity within our world. But if you can get a digital badge and actually, for example, put it underneath somebody's signature on an email, and so as they select that badge, and the badge might say, I'm an advanced practitioner, and then you hit the badge and you actually get the reason why they can say they're a bad practitioner, because there's some evidence will come forward that authenticates and demonstrates to you why they've become an advanced practitioner. Then digital badges suddenly become a really interesting approach, and it's only recently we were able to see how we could use them, and the Centre of Advanced Practice, very important developments in health in the UK, recognised how they could use this. We build everything now mobile first, and the team make great use of all the technology that's available. So any of our sites automatically resize in relation to the particular device from which they're being accessed. So the days of having to scroll across a page and move it around a small mobile phone have now gone. And we're certainly seeing more and more people accessing our sites using mobile devices.
It's imperative that every member of staff feels valued and engaged within their role. We can help with this through a range of innovative tools that will allow you to recognise excellence in your workforce, ensuring that no matter how good people are, there is always room for improvement. From training courses to personal development plans, we have all the right resources available to make sure everyone gets the best out of themselves.
Certainly before any project we get involved in, there's a huge number of concerns about whether I'll be able to get on, say in a hospital or a different location. All I have to say to people based on experiences within 2 or 3 months, those concerns disappear.
As part of our ongoing commitment to innovation, we're constantly developing new ways of assessing people's ability. These assessments can then be mapped out against your organisation's strategy, providing an accurate reflection of your performance objectives. By recording everything that happens during a job, whether through video or audio, you can analyse and understand how things were done. It also means that when people leave, their expertise is not lost. Instead, it can be passed on to others who could benefit from it.
The Critical Care Skills Passport was originally launched within London, and because of the success of that passport within London, other regions within the country identified that this could be a mechanism for them to understand what their staff skills and capabilities were and how they could deploy them effectively within a surge. And so we had a number of requests from other regions for them to be able to access the Digital Skills Passport. And so this is, for me, what's really key in terms of how we've utilised the Digital Skills Passport and how we've worked with Axia, is that we've continued to see this as a co-produced improvement cycle. And that's why we've got to a product that people feel that is actually usable and relevant to add value to their everyday working.
We didn't put on any formal training about how to interact with the passport. The only bit that we sort of realised people needed a bit of guidance was sometimes the final sign-off bit. But most people, we just sent them the link and they found it very intuitive. I think they're used to working with far less intuitive systems throughout their everyday lives, and we didn't put any formal training in about how to actually interact, and that's sort of held in your own passport, owned by you, the professional. So there's something about being able to access it on your phone and get it signed off where there's a real sense of professional ownership. And that's really important to us, that people feel that this is their learning and all of those efforts they made to come to support, they're valued and they're held and they've got a record. And that can contribute in the long term to their career development. But it also means, because it's digital, they can come back to it. So if actually they're asked to go back and they go, yeah, I'm probably still confident on that, but I'd like to do a little bit, I'd like to go and remind myself how I check its equipment for a tracheostomy correct. They can hover over it in 90 seconds. It's real time, just in time learning, held on their phone by them.
The passports are really, really exciting, and whenever you mention them, they're just such a hot topic at the moment in multiple sectors. Organisations need to understand the skills that they have and they don't know they have.
For change to happen, we need people to do something differently. So we need to make sure that from the outset, people want to do something differently.
In a way, the holy grail of the portfolio world is to have a portfolio that follows people through their professional career from undergraduate level all the way through as they progress. And what we do with the RPS is to create different rules for each of those learning episodes or assessment episodes. So as I going through a pre-foundation program, this is what I see, this is what the things I need to do. These are the people who should sign my evidence off. But obviously once I get to advanced or consultant level, there's a high expectation that a professional at that level will drive the process themselves and capture obviously very detailed evidence.
We're here to help you understand what makes your organisation tick. With innovative software solutions, we can help you get closer to your people than ever before, allowing your business to flourish.
The benefits of working with Axia is that we're small and agile, and we've got a very close working team that has focused exclusively on assessment, and therefore we're able to come up with highly innovative and rigorous solutions.